G'day, how you going? God bless you. Today I'd like to talk about a recent discovery I've made about Daniel chapter 12 verse 12 and the 1335 days. This is what the verse reads here. Blessed is he that waits and comes to the 1305 and 30 days. So there's 1335 days, which begins at a certain point in time and ends with what is meant to be a blessed occasion. So I believe that the blessed occasion that it's referring to is the harpazo, or the rapture, or the caught up. And I believe that the start point, because I've discovered that 1335 days regularly occurs between the Feast of Trumpets and Pentecost. I've created a spreadsheet and I've put in various Feast of Trumpet dates along the top here, and I was able to get the Feast of Trumpet dates from this website here. So say we put in September the 22nd, 2017, and we have here the Feast of Trumpets, 22nd of September. So I put all those Feast of Trumpet dates in. I created a number of them, and I'll just scroll down. Using a spreadsheet, you can generate dates very easily. And basically, wherever there's a highlight, that's when the Feast of Pentecost or Shavuot lands 1335 days from the Feast of Trumpets. The Jews add 7 months in 19 years to their calendar because they have a lunar solar calendar, and that's why Pentecost ends up being out 1335 days. It ends up a month out. So, for example, on the 18th of September 2012, the Feast of Pentecost ends up being 1335 days exactly from that day. So on the 22nd of September 2017, 1335 days from that event, we have the Feast of Pentecost on the 18th of May 2021. So if we go to the Torah calendar and we put in May the 18th, 2021, and you can see here that is a Feast of Pentecost. So I'll just go back to my chart. So basically we've got the 1335 days from now. We've got a number of occasions where that 1335 days occurs, so we need a special event that's going to tell us when we need to count from. And I believe that the 23rd of September 2017 Revelation chapter 12 verses 1 and 2 sign, the heavenly sign that occurs in that date, the fulfillment of Revelation chapter 12 verses 1 and 2, and I'll leave a link to a video that explains that. I believe that sign is telling us that that's when we should do our counting from. Well, not from that date in particular, but that event is marking when we do our 35 days. So just one other thing about the day of Pentecost, and I'll leave a link to a video I'm going to do about the significance of Pentecost as opposed to the Feast of Trumpets and the return of Jesus. We have Exodus chapter 19, verse 19, where it says, "And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long and waxed louder and louder, Moses spoke, and God answered him by a voice." So in this situation, we've got Moses up on the mountain. It's the day of Pentecost, and he receives the Torah, the law. So it would make sense that if the church started on the day of Pentecost, that it would also finish on the day of Pentecost. All right, thanks for listening. God bless you, and there's going to be some more videos about this subject. All right, thank you. Bye.